to another edition of Foundation Focus. I'm Jim McKenzie, the Executive Director of the St. Lucie County Education Foundation. Wanted to take just a minute or two to introduce you to our new video presentation about what the Foundation does for the students, teachers, and the community within St. Lucie County. Please take a moment to watch, and I'll be right back. The Education Foundation has a 25-year history in St. Lucie County. It was started to really look at grants and scholarships to help students and parents in making that next step for their student that was in the public school education. One of the most important parts of what the foundation does is helps to provide volunteers in the classroom for teachers so that they can work with the students and have more one-on-one time with each one of the students.
Volunteerism in St. Lucie County Schools is extremely important. Our parents have to be part of the school community. We are partners in education. We don't take control of the education. Families are the first teachers for children, and so by parents coming into the classroom and working with teachers and students, it makes that home and school connection. So volunteerism brings that life to the school, and we can't do it alone. We have to have the support of the community.
One of the most important pillars of the Education Foundation is teacher recognition. Each year we sponsor our Night of the Stars, which shows appreciation for all the hard work individual teachers do in a number of categories.
The Night of Stars is one of the most dearest things to me because it's our time to showcase our best in all areas, just not the teachers, but also school-related employee of the year. In addition to that, we have distinguished minority and our first-year teachers. So it's a time that we celebrate what people do every day.
Teacher recognition is important because there is a huge group of people out there that have decided to do a job, not because of the pay, but because of their passion. We have great teachers that aren't doing it for the money. They're doing it because they honestly want to change the stars of a child's life. They want to know that they left a footprint somewhere and that they improved somebody's situation.
Many times during the course of the year, unbudgeted items come up that a teacher feels or an administration feels that is very important for students and for student success. Those items are not always budgeted for classroom use or for even a school's use.
As a principal, I encourage my teachers to apply for foundation grants because the ability to bring interesting ideas into the classroom really sparks the interest of students. A good example is one of my, in fact she was a first-year teacher, had noticed that her students were struggling with measurement, and they had actually had a history of scoring poorly on measurement on FCAT. And so she was looking for an innovative way to teach measurement to students. And so she applied for a foundation grant, which she was awarded, and her students were engaged in building birdhouses. So they had raw wood, and they actually had to use their measurement skills. They had to cut the wood to actually build the birdhouses to blueprint scales. So the Education Foundation grants really help to support teachers in the classroom to do innovative things with the curriculum that we're provided.
I was really interested in doing something that was school related that could kind of affect the culture of the school. And I had some experience in musical theater, so I thought this is a great way to start, but it's very expensive. So somebody told me about the Education Foundation. They said, hey, the Education Foundation has a grant program, and it wouldn't hurt to maybe try to apply for one of those grants. And I thought, okay, let's try this. So to my surprise, we received the grant for $900 to put this musical together.
It's like you have a spark in your mind one day, and you can brush it to the side, or you can kind of, fan those flames. And when there's something in front of you, you're often searching, how do I make this happen? How do I really bring something to life? And with the Education Foundation, they are like the magic dust. They are the wish granters. They are the people who make those dreams real.
Success stories are always important to any foundation or for the community to know. And while we sometimes don't publicize those, we have students that are attending MIT, Stanford, that will come back and have come back to St. Lucie County and are now parents of students within St. Lucie County that have contributed to the economics of St. Lucie County.
My daughter is a product of St. Lucie County Schools, and in fact she was the recipient of an Education Foundation scholarship which has funded her education. She's in her final year of college, and she has just recently begun applications for law school. Her goal is to study law and to come back to St. Lucie County. And I think that's one of the things that the Education Foundation does. It invests in local students in such a way that it keeps them connected to their community. And so it in turn brings the talent and skills back to St. Lucie County so that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy that they in turn then help others.
As a previous employer in St. Lucie County, I learned that it's extremely important to have students that are knowledgeable, that are technically savvy, that understand this community, that they can go away, they can go to college, they can go to a technical school, they can enter the military service, but come back to where family is.
As business owners, we really should be thinking 10 and 20 years down the road. I think we need to slow down and ask ourselves, what kind of employees do we want to have in 10 and 20 years? We really need to start investing in the children and in turn investing in our own future.
The support of the Education Foundation and other partnerships within the community enable us to offer more to our students, because we cannot utilize the lack of funds as an excuse. We must provide rigor and relevance in our classrooms. There are no excuses for that.
Sometimes you need to learn how to dream with your eyes open. And the reality of it is we need more of our kids, instead of daydreaming about what they want to be, we need them dreaming with their eyes open and seeing that there's every opportunity in the world out there for them. Every child in our county deserves to have every opportunity for the best education they can possibly have.
In January of 2013, we created a brand new website. And one of those important pieces that we were able to add is the opportunity for the community to access our website and to become supportive, whether it's to adopt a class, whether it's to fund a project, whether it's to donate a scholarship, whether it's to support a teacher, or just to donate and be a part of the process of student success. By simply clicking the Invest button, you can become an important part and a supporter of the Education Foundation.
Thanks, Education Foundation.
Thank you for staying tuned to Foundation Focus. As you can see by this presentation, the Foundation is involved in many interesting aspects and important aspects for the students of our school district. One of those focuses is also in our fundraising, and I have with me today Julie Ziegler, who is a IRSC capstone student who is helping us with our Cruise for Success. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you.
And also with me today is Carissa Zarga, who is the president-elect for the Education Foundation. She'll be taking on the presidency in July, and is also a branch manager for Seacoast National Bank, who is one of our major sponsors for events at the foundation. Carissa, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Also, Cruise for Success, IRSC capstone students. Julie, how did you get involved with the foundation and through the capstone project?
The IRSC has given the students an opportunity to be involved in a capstone project that we are taking all of the information that we've learned from classes that we've been involved in and use it in a real life situation. And we've been given the project of the Education Foundation Cruise for Success project. I have 6 people on my team. We have Brenda, Robin, Ashley, Carlos, and Mary. And we have we started with preparing the look of the poster, the save the date cards, the flyers. That's just the beginning part of the function that's on April 25th, I think, coming up here soon. After that, we started in the decorating ideas on how it was going to be a success. We wanted to give it a cruise atmosphere, have the hula hoop contests and line dancing, a live band that we'll have. We'll have our own little cruise director on our Lido deck, and we have a lot of food that will be prepared on the banquet buffet. And we'll have our little midnight buffet, although it won't be midnight. Well,
and the capstone students have done an excellent job in putting this together. We have, from the foundation standpoint, have used the capstone students for a number of years to work on mostly our grant process, so that we're able to provide the teachers more flexibility with their opportunities to teach students. And this is the first year that we've really had capstone involved with an actual event, and it worked out well because the class started when we started the committee meetings for the foundation's event, and it will culminate the week or two before you have your final exam in this. So it's really worked out very well, and I can tell you that this has been an exciting venture. And Carissa, one of the other hats is you are the chairperson for the event, for the foundation, and how has it been working with these young ladies and gentlemen?
It's been amazing. I mean, it's just a different avenue that we've taken, but to take the group of people and their successes and their creativity and putting it together and planning it and having the same passion that we are, it's been a great experience.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the important things is that I have seen, as you just mentioned, that there is a passion amongst these students to work within and help us to complete our vision. Julie, now you all have created the event material. You've now laid it out. You're doing everything to include the decorations and seating and where the band is and where the DJ is. So you got a pretty good start on everything. And what are you all working on in the next couple of weeks leading up to the actual event?
Well, we have a great team, and we're really trying to. Of course, it will be a success, but we wanted to work and be ahead of schedule, and so we're not rushing around, and we want it to look nice. And we're working on the decorations. The final designs are done at the city center where the function will be held, and from here on out, it's really going to be kind of fun because it's we all enjoy putting the party together, the last minute things, and it'll be very nice.
And I think I saw in one of the posters you're going to have your traditional welcome aboard photo for all of the guests.
Yes.
There'll be the buffet during the evening, and you have a live band and a DJ. How is that going to work out? Or I should say, a cruise director is more the right term.
Yes, we'll be having a live band, and they'll be playing. Then we have our DJ, who's going to stand in as the cruise director, and he'll keep the night moving along, and so that there won't be any lull, and we'll just have a fun time the whole time. Now, as you walk in, everyone will get their lei. They'll be able to move in front of our portrait area, just as if you're boarding a cruise ship.
And a couple of you, I guess, Carissa, you're a seasoned cruise person, so you've been able to kind of guide the team along as to the little nuances to a cruise.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a fun evening of a cruise on land to experience the same thing, but for absolutely a great cause.
Yeah, and again, one of the reasons for having fundraising events is to certainly support the programs and the projects of the foundation, our grants, our scholarships, and most importantly, our employee recognition and retention. Our event will be on Friday, a little different night than what we normally do things, but a Friday would be a nice, great end to the week. It'll be, boarding is at 7. We have a band called OPM, which plays a lot of other people's music, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then again, a buffet dinner, and as Julie mentioned, a lot of the hula hoops, line dancing, and other fun activities that we have on a cruising event.
Absolutely. I think it's a great night out. It's $45 a ticket per person. It's pretty inexpensive. A night out on the land cruise. We have a raffle that will be that evening as well. It's just a $5 per chance. You can either win a $500 vacation voucher, a staycation locally right here at Hilton Garden Inn PGA, and a romantic dinner for 2. So there's 3 prizes, and all the proceeds that we raise go right back to the students and teachers right in our community. And the key thing right now is to get that community there. So we're really looking for that support, and for $45, that's a great night out. And also we have sponsorship packages available. We even have a package where it's $125 for a couple, and you're actually going to get some raffle tickets with it.
That's great. I think it does make it very reasonable to the entire community, and that's certainly one of the pieces of what you have charged me with doing, and making sure that our community is well aware of the foundation, its goals, and its objectives. Julie, just want to get back with you a second now. With the Capstone Project, this is your final semester, I guess, before you graduate, and you'll graduate with what kind of a degree?
Yes, I am so thrilled for this. For me, it's taken a long time, but this is the final class for the Organizational Management Bachelor's degree at the college. And we weren't quite sure what it was going to be, but we found out that the last class isn't like really hard, and it's turned out to be a lot of fun, and we've really enjoyed working with your foundation.
And the rest of your team are all going to graduate this May.
Yes.
Also, correct?
That's correct. And this is the final class for all of us.
Are they all in organizational management, or are they all in different business classes? I think they're all different business classes.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, and this has been a great partnership between IRSC and the Education Foundation, because we've been able to work on a number of different projects in support of our teachers and most importantly, the success of our students, the grants that we're able to generate through the programs, through the grant writing that you have all done, and now this fundraising event will be put right back into the classroom. And I know, Carissa, that's important to you in making sure that you and Seacoast, your company, that every student does have an opportunity for success.
Absolutely.
And we certainly want to thank the capstone students for being involved with the foundation, with being involved in this particular event. How do we get tickets? How do I?
You can go onto our website. There's an opportunity to buy the tickets right through our website. You can also do our raffle tickets, any of our board members, or you can actually contact the Education Foundation, and we'll be happy to help you.
That's great. Julie and Carissa, thank you so very much for coming in today and talking a little bit about this fun project. It is a Cruise for Success. It's aboard the SS Education Foundation. We depart the Emerald Ballroom at the St. Lucie County, or Port St. Lucie Civic Center at Walton Road and US 1 at 7, and we'll return about 11. We have a great live band, OPM, playing a lot of other people's music, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. We have Trex Entertainment that will be acting as our cruise directors for the evening. And we have the buffet, we have the Welcome Aboard photo, the raffle tickets, a lot of line dancing, a lot of great other interesting little nuances for the evening that our capstone students have been able to put together. And we certainly would appreciate your attending, get to know the foundation board, get to know a little bit about our students, get to know what are the important things as far as improvement to our school district, and we certainly think that this is one of those opportunities where the community can get involved and be a huge sponsor and supporter for the work of the Education Foundation. Purchase your tickets, educationfoundationstlucie.org. Like I said, they are $45 per person, a couple for 2 tickets for, and a book of 50 chances for $125, and we hope to see you there. Thank you very much.